I'm Lakshmi from Chalapati Institute of Engineering and Technology, and my topic from Cyber Laws and Ethics, and the topic is IT Act 2000. So, IT Act, Information Technology Act 2000 is enacted on 17th May 2000 year. India is the 12th nation in the world to adopt cyber laws in 2000. So, IT Act is based on a model law on e-commerce adopted by Unitron. So, the objectives of the IT Act is to provide legal recognition for transactions. So, carried out by means of electric data in charges and other means of electronic communication is referred to as electronic commerce. So, to facilitate electronic filing of documentation with the government agencies and e-payments to Indian Penal Code, Indian Evidence Act 1872, the Barker's Book Evidence Act 1891, Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. So these are the objectives of Information Technology Act. So the aim is to provide a legal recognition for the transactions, and extent of application is extends to whole India of also applies to any offence or contravention there under committed outside the India by the person read with the sections 75. So act applies to offence or constructions committed outside India by any person irrespective of his nationality. So if such act involves a computer system or network located in India, so means gaining entry to instructing or communicating with the logical, arithmetic or memory functions resources of computer resource networks. So this is the extents applications for the India is also apply any offense of contravention there are under committed outside or inside the India by a person, any person. So definition of sections. So what are these sections? Which means um, electronic, magnetic, optical, or high speed data processing devices are used for the transactions or system which perform logical, arithmetic, and memory functions by manipulations of electronic, magnetic, optical impulses, and it includes all input and output processing, storage, computer software, communication facilities which are all connected to the system, computer system or a computer network. So interconnection of one or more systems. Although the use of satellites, microwaves, terrestrials limit other communication medias, terrestrial complex consisting of two or more interconnected computers. So there are many networking cables, networking systems are connected for the transactions. So moreover, the magnetic and optical fiber cables are used for the network, so computer network, although it is used in satellites and microwave. The computer systems means a device or collections of devices. So computer system means device, a single device, or it may be a collections of devices. It includes the input and output support devices and excluding calculators, which are not programmable and capable being used in conjunction with the external files with the container computer programs, electronic instructions. So electronic instructions input data and output data that performs logic, arithmetic, data storage and retrieval, communication, control, and other all functions. So data means that a representation of information. So nothing but a information is nothing but a raw data like a format of Excel files of information, knowledge, facts, concepts, or instructions which are being prepared or have been prepared in the formalized manner and is intended to the proposed is being proposed and has been proposed to computer systems. So magnetic and or optical storage medias of the memory of computer are used. So punched tapes and punched storage medias are used for internal memory of a computer. So electronic read means date record at the date generated when we transfer a information for a back end to front end, or image or sound storage, receive or send money, or any transactions like data. If any transaction is done, then a electronic record will be recorded and sent it the electronic format, and a microfilm or a computer generated a microfetch. So it secures the system hardware and software processors are reasonably secure from the authorized access, and we do not misuse that information. So provide a reasonable level of reliability and correct the operations also. Our responsibilities suited for performing the intended functions, and security procedure is a security procedure general government under the IT Act 2000 to secure the transactions. To secure the transaction, the government, central government introduced the IT Act 2000. So secure electronic record where any security procedure has been applied to the an electronic record to specific point of time, then such record shall be deemed to secure electronic record from the such points of time to time of verifications. So IT Act is applicable to negotiate instruments as defined in the section 13 of the Negotiable Instruments Act in 1881. A power of attorney as defined section of 14, a power of attorney act 19 sorry 1882. So a trustee is defined the section 3 of Indian Trust Act 1882. So these are the acts. So IT acts is applicable for the future. A will as defined in a clause a section 2 of the Indian sections of Act 1925, including any other testamentary dispositions. Any contract for the sale or conveying immovable property or tangible property, any interest in such properties may be notified by any central government. E-commerce. E-commerce means electronic commerce. So electronic commerce is the transaction over the internet, including formation of contracts, delivery of information and service, delivery of content. So whatever we transfer the content from user to client, or back into front end, is called as a e-commerce. So this is all done in over the internet. So future of electronic commerce depends on the trust that the transacting the parties place the security of the transmissions and the content of their communications. So the electronic world document produced by the computer stored in a digital format and cannot be received without using a computer. It can be deleted, modified or rewritten without leaving a mark. So integrity of the electronic document is generally impossible to verify. A copy is distinguished from the original, so it cannot be sealed and a traditional way where the other affixes his signatures. So the functions of identification, declaration, proof, electronic declarations document carried out using a digital signatures based on the cryptography. So digital signatures are created and verified using cryptography, but public key system based asymmetric keys are used. So an algorithm is generated for the two different related keys. The first one is a public key and private key. So private key is used to digitally sign, and public key is used for the verification of the signature. In the public key infrastructure allows parties to have free access to the signatures public key, and this assures the public key corresponds to the signatures of private key. So trust between parties, if they know one another, uh, trading partner agreements and operating the open networks need to have highest level of trust in one another. So the role of a government is provide a definition of the structure of PKI, and the number of levels authority is public or private certifications authorizes or allows to issue key pairs. So these are the roles of the government. Thank you.